This is fun. This is fun. We'll lighten it. Let's cleanse the palate here a little, and we'll get everybody back on track to having a good day. You know, that's what I like to do. I like to ruin your day right out of the gate, and then we come in with some funny. You know, a Washburn, hilarious guy on the latest episode of Roast Battles. You've probably seen him if you've watched it, but local Edmonton comedian. Formerly from Vancouver, had to get the hell out of there and come hang out with the dogs, baby. He had to get out of fucking they-them land and come over here and get back to the two-gender spectrum, baby.
An unexpected demonstration played out today at Edmonton City Hall. A man ate a hot chili pepper at the podium, claiming it was to demonstrate that we can all tolerate a bit of heat and that climate change is not a huge deal. Allison McKinnon reports.
It started as a normal day at council, going over development zoning, until this happened.
Aaron Tassili, if you could please come up to the podium.
I don't think anybody is really standing up for the oil field as they should. It just kind of felt like they were underrepresented. And
so, backstory on Washburn. He loves to go and terrorize local city councils. This isn't the first time he's done it. He's actually went viral by getting councilors to say fucked up names like he's Bart Simpson. He got one of them at Jack Madong. One of them is saying that. Go to his Instagram, Brendan friggin' Washburn. It's
I kind of wanted to demonstrate that climate change is not a huge issue.
Aaron Tassili is a local comedian who likes to prank City Hall. Of course, Aren't I Silly is not his real name. The first prank was over a heritage site.
It boggles my mind. Like, I was here last time we voted on this. Can't understand why we didn't just get rid of it. The building is driving me insane.
This time...
The comments on the Twitter thread are, people just don't understand, like, this is great. This is trolling in real life, ladies and gentlemen, and I appreciate the fuck out of him going out there and doing this to give this type of entertainment to, you know, morons like myself. It's underappreciated, and people these days are, well, this guy's a fucking idiot for eating a pepper and trying to prove climate. It's like, come on, you can't be that serious, are you? You can't seriously be thinking that this guy is for real. My sweet Jesus.
It's climate change denial with a side of hot chili pepper.
Because I brought a chili pepper and I was going to eat.
It's, you know, reporters are the worst, aren't they? Listen to her fucking nasally ass voice.
With a side of hot chili pepper.
Because
on this, can't understand why we didn't just get rid of it. The building is driving me insane.
This time, it's climate change denial with a side of hot chili pepper.
Because I brought...
This time, it's climate change denial with a side of hot chili pepper.
And then they have the audacity to be like, I won't ruin it.
I brought a chili pepper and I was going to eat it and show that even if something does heat up a little bit, it's not the end of the world.
He does have a real name, Brendan Washburn.
There it is. There's his Instagram. Brendan friggin' Washburn.
But Brendan isn't breaking character.
Everybody's at work, so I figured I got the day off. I could, you know, do some good, show everyone that not everyone is against the oil field.
Councilors give the...
I'm sorry, but that guy kills me, man. If you're in Edmonton, I highly recommend checking out. He's going to be, check out his Instagram and see where he's at. He's a funny cat.
The comedian mediocre reviews.
His last material was better. I preferred the first one. This one just, I think he needs to tighten up his bit a bit.
Everyone kind of...
Okay. Speaking of tight, you fucking fat bastard. Holy Christ. Let's loosen up that shirt a little bit here. You're going to kill a reporter if one of those buttons bursts. He's over here, Michael Jans, city councilor. Okay. Oh yeah. Cause when I was researching comedy, right? When I went to Wikipedia and I asked, hey, what is comedy? I throw it in the Googly fucking website, right? I go to googly.com and I type in, what is funny? This guy popped up. This guy right here, he popped up and he has the whole scripture on comedy.
I thought the last one was a little bit funnier.
Yeah, because you know what? When we're all sitting around, we're like, holy shit, what does Michael Jans think is funny? What is Michael Jans? Oh, God almighty. I just wrote this new bit. I wonder if he's busy. Oh, he's busy. Oh, he's busy downtown being a city councilor, voting on how many park benches we got to remove for the homeless not to sleep on. Oh, God, fuck. When's he done doing that? Doesn't he know I got a new joke that I'm working on? What is this guy up to? Is he always busy? Jesus Christ. I'm over here scratching my head. I got 5 new minutes of material here. I got to run by him, but he's over there trying to figure out if we should legalize heroin inside the city parks. So that way, when the homeless people nod off, they don't have to worry about anything. Jesus, sorry, not the homeless. I should say drug addicts. Not all homeless people are drug addicts. My apologies. Now, Michael would correct me on that. He'd be like, that's not funny. And I'll be like, I know. I'm just talking about what you do for a living, right? Now we can talk about what I do. And I try and make things hilarious with Michael. I thank God that you're around. Look at his fucking jowls slapping around.
Counselors give the comedian mediocre reviews.
His last material was better. I preferred the first one. This is
Michael. Thank God you're around, because Washburn was sitting there scratching his head all day, and he's like, "Where am I sitting on the barometer of funny right now?" Apparently, he's below average. Thank God, Big Michael over here put on his finest. What is it? What do you got? Little sailors on your shirt? Did his hair? Got it all faded, looking good. Jesus Christ, maybe you should fade away a few of those pounds. Michael, sorry, Michael. I know that's not funny. We shouldn't be. What's the word? Body shaming, right? We shouldn't be body shaming. Christ, you'd think that if you walked, look at all those steps behind you. If you walked all those steps all the time, how are you looking like that? How? Walking into the city hall all day, up and down, up and down, up and down. What are you doing? But don't worry, he understands funny. That's what this podcast is about.
this one I think he needs to tighten up his bit a bit.
Tighten up his bit a bit. Tighten up his bit a bit.
Fucking, what do you know about tight?
Well, my boy pussy is nice and tight. Everybody, my boy pussy, you come around to city council, I'll show you tight. You want to see a bit that's nice and tight? Why don't I bend over and show you exactly what this boy pussy can do? I'll make you bust in 37 seconds.
The fuck? Blow your nose. Why you talk like that? He's got mucus just sitting at the back of his throat.
Well, his last bit was a little, it wasn't as tight.
We're going in on Michael Jans today. Look at this old triple chin Jans. Jans is actually Puerto Rican for obese. Got him.
I preferred the first one. This is
I preferred the first one. I preferred the first one.
Look at this. Paused it on the perfect. Like he had to think about that. He has to think about that.
Oh, he's coming into my work and annoying me.
Why don't you come to a comedy show? You know what? The next competition, the comic strip always hosts funniest person with a day job, right? And Michael Jans seems to have his thumb on the pulse of funny. We found a new judge. I might have to pitch this, Dino, at the comic strip. I got to pitch it to Dino. That's what I got to do. I got to say, Dino, look, I got a guy. The manager over at the comedy club here in Edmonton, listen, I got a guy. This guy, he knows funny, all right? I know you've been working in the comedy business now, Dino, for fucking 20 plus years. But you don't got the knowledge, the guy that I got, okay? I know the club is owned by a comedian. All right. I understand Rick has been in the business for a very long time. Okay. A very long time. And he's Jewish on top of it. So if there's somebody that knows show business and entertainment, fire the fuck me. Right? Fire the fuck me. But listen, hear me out. There is a guy sitting downtown right now trying to vote on what water fountains we should remove throughout the city. Okay. But in his spare time, get this, comedy connoisseur, knows everything about the game. He'll dive into this. He will, Jesus, you want to find the funniest person in Edmonton? Michael Jans, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, I didn't mind that last bit a little bit. A little bit. Needs to tighten up a little bit. Tighten up your bit a little bit.
One more time for the people in the back.
I think he needs to tighten up his bit a bit.
Everyone kind of knew what was going on. We previously had this gentleman under other names and disguises who likes to participate in public hearings as a comedic act.
Council policy is anyone who signs up to speak gets their 5 minutes.
South America is way warmer than Canada, and people vacation there all the time. So for someone to say that it would be the end of the world for something like that to happen, I think it's ludicrous.
Council is hoping.
Washburn, you dog. Let's listen to that one more time.
Warmer than Canada, and people vacation there all the time. So for someone to say that it would be the end of the world for something like...
Listen to him. He's like struggling. You can hear it.
And people vacation there all the time. So for someone to say that it would be the end of the...
Right there, I know that sound. That's a spicy meatball. He's struggling right now. Holy shit. Oh God, that got me. I know that I've done that before. You ever, when you go to maybe an ethnic restaurant, maybe you go to a Mexican, maybe Indian food, and you start testing out the sauces, and you don't exactly know what the fuck is going on with them, right? You don't have any idea. What the fuck do I know? And you start, oh yeah, I'll try that sauce. Not bad, not bad. What's this one? It's always like the second or third one that gets you. And that thing just packs a fucking wallop behind it, right? And you are just struggling for the rest of the meal because it is the depths of hell on the roof of your mouth. You have you can't even. There's no such thing as flavor once there's that amount of heat, and the fact that he just like voluntarily ate a chili in front of these assholes. And they're all sitting around. Look at Big Mikey. Look at Big Mikey in the corner. He can't even look at Washburn right now. He's like,
this isn't a good bit. I don't like this bit. You know what? I seen something similar on SNL last night. 10 times funnier. 10 times funnier. You want to come in here and try to be funny, boy? Listen, I watch a lot of sketch comedy. Kids in the Hall. Watched it. You know what I mean? I know funny. SNL. In living color. I was around when the Waynes brothers were making their break and Jim Carrey was on the up, okay? And you, sir, are a fraud. You are a fraud. Work on your bits before you come in here.
It is funny that they give you the 5 minutes.
World for something like that to happen, I think it's ludicrous.
Council is hoping the joke is almost over.
I wish Brendan the best of luck and hopes he gets his Netflix special and he can...
Oh, Big Mikey has some poll at Netflix. Where was this? Why didn't we put this a little fucking earlier?
It's over.
I wish Brendan the best of luck and hopes he gets his Netflix special and he can stop coming to chamber meetings.
Alison McKinnon, CTV News.
Stop coming to chamber meetings. This is serious stuff, okay? This is serious stuff. We got a lot of big decisions on our plate right now. We can't have any of that goofing around. Not on my time. Not on Big Mikey's watch.
What an asshole! Somebody fucking kick that guy in the gunny sack. Rattle his fucking noodle around a little bit. Make him wake up a little bit. Oh yeah, we wanted to We'll end it. We'll end it with. There was something about the Oakville teacher, right? That's right. Where's